Well, folks, we've managed to get Janet Ellis and Rose Smith together. Rose on the left and Janet on the right. Rose still lives at 9 Acres, and Janet is a former resident at 9 Acres. And we feel sure that the viewers or the members of the Bybrook, the 9 Acres Scallywags and the Bybrook Urchins will appreciate this video. Rose, you moved into 9 Acres. What year was that you moved in?
Jeffers 1946.
1946, not quite. That's
no,
just...
sorry, 1965.
Now, if my memory serves me right, Rose, didn't you move down from Shepherd's Bush?
No.
It wasn't?
No.
Dagenham. Oh, you're a Dagenham lady like us.
Dagenham? Yeah.
Mother.
Yeah.
Janet. We moved in, what, in 1966 or 68, was it?
August,
Well, because I think you moved in about when your mum died, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're looking about what?
No, because my mum was up there.
No, later than that, Joe.
You're talking about 9 Acres. My mum was up there then.
Right, so we're looking at 1966 or 68?
65,
Yeah.
1965, 66.
Because don't forget, I went to school in East London in the 60s, so it must have been 66, roughly about
James
that time.
was 2 when he came down, wasn't he?
Right,
No,
okay.
my Jeffers 3. He's
Jeff is
51
free.
now.
And Jeff is, all your kids are married, Rose, are they? Jeff, Steve and Rob? Yeah, and so what sort of changes have you seen over the years? Loads. What about the residents, like your Peter Pierces and your Danny Hayes? Are they still living in the area?
Yeah. Danny Hayes isn't, obviously, but his daughter and his sons, one of his sons are, yeah. Not in 9 Acres. But,
No. I can remember you two darlings in the 60s and early 70s going around 9 Acres, going to these all-night drinking parties, if I remember. You remember that, Mother?
Coming back plastered, were we? Getting locked out by our husbands.
Yeah. And I can also remember, if I'm quite right, that you went to a party, I know Mother did, with Dad,
Yeah.
and ended up having a snog and a bit of a cuddle with Gwen Brussels.
eh?
No,
Gwen
that
Brussels.
That was Ron, not me.
No, was
Mum
that...
was
In the
with
garage.
Gwen
He
Brussels?
did. He went in there and stopped her, didn't he?
Hey.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Was,
No, that was a
Yeah.
black bloke.
no, that was him. Honest.
No,
The
Gwen
joke.
wouldn't touch bling Gwen Brussels.
Yeah, but that was
That was one of Steve's
a
mates.
joke. That was. He told me he did.
Oh, kidder.
9 Acres by the garages.
Really?
where she bloody lived.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That was Bybrook. She actually lived in Bybrook, though.
Didn't.
See what I mean?
They didn't.
Yeah. I was
I
told.
remember when Gwen got pissed up and shit herself.
Ooh. Did you hear that, Gwen? She said you shit yourself.
Well, I remember, Mother, if I remember rightly, those parties in 9 Acres that you went round a party with Dad once, ran a very well-known party up near Bob Grant's household, and you
Mickey's
chucked
house.
the keys in
Oh,
the
yeah.
party.
I only realised when I said, what's the keys for? And they said, well, the one which picks up that one's keys goes home with them. I said, well, I'm out. No, I left that place and come back home because I didn't want to have any nookie with anyone else. Bad enough with my own husband without them. That was years ago we was talking about. It's the one I remember. But I did come straight out because I thought I'm not having any of that lark, you know.
Oh, Rose, can you remember, Rose, we were talking about the incident in the Bybrook Tavern years ago, you remember?
I remember that, all right.
Yeah.
How could you forget it?
Can you remember that when old Mother asked to...
Turn the music down.
that's right, and what happened after that? Didn't the landlord give her a smack?
He
No,
said-
the landlord came out behind the bar because your mum was effing and blinding at him, and Janet whacked him and knocked him over the jukebox.
And do you remember
Police
that?
were
Mother?
called, weren't they?
Eh?
Police were called, and they
Police.
got one and all.
Yeah.
I knocked her out.
She knocked a couple of coppers over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I was rightly, there's a 6'8"
Oh, that was the days,
spooner.
that was, wasn't it, Rose? That was the days. I'll do it all over again.
Yeah, but you kicked that police officer, Mr. Spooner, in the groin.
Yeah, and do you know what the solicitor said? Oh, he said, I'm so glad. That made my day, he says.
You remember the name of the solicitor mother?
No.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, come on, Richard Flower.
Yeah, Richard Flower.
That's
yeah,
right.
He
yeah.
said, good on you, girl. He said, do it again, because he was a right bastard, that copper. That's what he said.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Is that right?
I can tell you that now.
Yeah.
And I said, right, if he comes again, I'll give him another one. He said, yeah, that. He said, that is good. I'm glad you kicked him in the ghoulies, he says.
That's right. Well, look, there must be some more memories down there, Rose, you can remember.
Oh,
I
I've got loads.
can remember having a party and at our house.
And Ricky stayed there all night,
all the
didn't he?
men stripped off and ran all round the block, starkers.
Oh dear.
I don't
And
remember
while
that.
they were starkers, we went and hid all their clothes, and they was all jumping and hopping up and down on the front path.
With their what's the
We
names
wouldn't let 'em
dangling.
in, and they had nothing in. And we forgot the clock. It shows you how long the parties went on for, because we forgot the clocks changed that night, and the milkmen saw them all running around the blocks.
I remember Ricky one night staying at Rose. I said, you come in? He was all plastered. So I left him there. And the next morning he come back and said, where the bloody hell was I? On Rose's floor.
Yeah.
Shattered.
You've had some fun days there,
He's
eh?
had some good goes.
Oh,
We'll
we
have to
did have
start
some
down
good ones.
Ramsgate now, won't we, Rose?
Eh?
We'll have to start all that lark down there. See what they're made, what we're made of, see?
Do you remember when we went out to that fancy dress up in
Oh,
the
yeah, Margate.
no, up opposite the station, that pub that used to be the Victoria Arms,
I
wasn't it?
don't remember that.
Yeah,
And
Ashford.
we only had like black knickers on and black stockings.
Oh, when we dressed up as,
Yeah.
I was one of the three.
Yeah, one of the Three Musketeers.
Yeah, that was it.
We had
They said,
black-
you'd have won if it weren't the three of you.
But we went out in black
Yeah.
nylons, didn't we?
Yeah,
Black knickers.
and big
Yeah,
boots
no-
up here somewhere,
yeah.
didn't we?
Oh,
Those were the
Christ,
days, weren't they?
laughs.
Yeah, they were the days.
You know, there's a lot.
And then when we went in, when we had parties all round, we was going in and out of
Yeah.
at people's houses going, da 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 da. And this Charlie Guinness, he went, stop that racket or get the police. I went,
Yeah.
Oh, we did, I'm getting annoyed, we did though. Yeah.
We did have some fun though.
Oh, we did,
didn't we?
and it was a big line all round each other, weren't we?
Yeah.
Going like that all the way up the street.
They used to go on all night, these parties. didn't they?
Yeah,
Bloody hell.
I don't know if we could do
always
it.
made a curry.
yeah.
Oh, we always had a curry and rice, not sandwiches and sausage rolls like they do now.
Could have the best.
It was
of them.
always curry and rice and that
Yeah.
sort of thing, wasn't it?
They were the days, you
Yeah,
see,
the old
Joe.
goat's
They
meat.
were the days.
Goat meat curries.
We used to get so plastered, me and Rose. She come round once. I was sitting there stitching some clothes up, and she said to me, "I've had a row with Ron. Can Janet come out?" He said, "No, I'm fucking going out with you. We know what you're like." She said, "Oh, come on." So I went out. We got plastered. When we come back, I couldn't get in.
Neither could I.
trying
She
to-
said to me, "I'll walk you home."
Yeah.
Right? I said, "You better come home with me because Ron's going to go off." She walked me home and he told us to fuck off, didn't he? Wouldn't let
Yeah.
me in.
And then we went round.
So
to-
I said, all right, I'll go up Janet's house. When we got up there, Ricky will
He
let
he was the same, wasn't he? And he was scratching his ghoulies with his
Yeah, it's just
underpants on. You're not effing coming in now. Stop where you went. I started getting the police on you. Anyway, the police come and they said, "You going to let them in, Mr. Ellis, or what?" I said, "All right then."
yeah, come round the front.
I had a big black eye that day.
Went round the front, you knocked her through edge.
Who?
Oh, Ricky whacked you, didn't he?
The eyes I've had with him, great big black eyes, you know.
Bless him.
He said, "There, when that Rose Smith comes round, I'll tell her what." He says when she comes round. He says, didn't he? Oh dear, Joe.
You got a lot of people on 9 Acres Scallywags and Bybrook Urchins Facebook page here that were actually kids, that were 5-year-old kids and 6-year-old kids now, actually looking at this video now and
Are they?
remembering you two.
Oh no.
And these kids now are actually now up in
Hello,
their,
children. Do you remember me? Beautiful one. I used to have black hair then I was blonde, and now I'm like this, you know. I had my hair specially coloured up so that you could see me and look
I
like it.
think you all had black hair, Joe.
But we've got to get rid of all this fat now.
but isn't that weight reflective of your 74 years on Earth?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
But the trouble is, I'm going to get nice and slim again. You won't recognise me. Won't recognise me, Joe. They won't anyway. Didn't recognise me now, so if I get slim again, they'll think, what's going on here, you know?
So, and as I say, you've got all these people that are watching this
You
video.
couldn't do that
Are they?
now. You could,
Hello, everyone. Do you remember us? Do you remember Rose and us?
You couldn't have a party like that now, could you?
You couldn't have a party like that because
you
you had the
get
bloody
done for
coppers going.
noise.
Oh, I will tell you this.
You'd get
I
done
think
for
this happened down... No, it happened at Ashford, I think. I don't know where this happened anyway. Me and Ricky went out one night and mucking about, and the police said, stop that mucking about, so I knocked his helmet off. And he got it off, he said, you're under arrest. I said, why don't you come up to our house and have some drinks? He ended up pissed, and he didn't go out till, you know, 6 o'clock in the morning, and the coppers were wondering where he was. Do you know, I've never seen them coppers since. Never.
What about that time we was walking through the churchyard up in
Oh,
Ashford,
yeah.
and
Spooky.
I went to sit on the pot because I said I want to have a little sit down and fell right into the big flower pot with my face sticking up in me.
Oh, dear,
I didn't
dear.
realise it was empty. I thought,
No.
you know, it had all dirt and flowers on it, and I just sat on the edge and went down inside it.
Oh, God. Creepy going along there, though, isn't it?
Oh dear, we did have a laugh.
Good old days, yeah.
Well, I remember, you know my son James, don't you? I said, take this poodle out for a walk. He said, oh, I don't want to take the poodle out, a little dog like that. I said, go on, take it for a walk. Anyway, he took him out, and before long, the dog come back on its own. I said, what's happened here? And he come up and he said, oh, it's spooky out in that bloody cemetery, 9 acres, because there was a cross that used to shine up
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
Frightened the life out of him. And the dog just took one look and off it went. He'd come home with its tail between its legs. That was good, that was. Should have seen all that up there. And I remember James as well, and used to put the mask on, you know. When was it? When they had them freaky nights. And he come to me one...
Halloween.
Oh, I think it was. He come to me one night and I frightened the life out of me. He said, I want to tell you something. He had this old face on. I said, go away. Keep away from me. Someone get him away. And they said, it's James. Because Charlene was there, you know. Steve, is it Steve? Steve Charlene was there. Anyway, he went off. Police were after him. And he was sitting in the cemetery with this old man's face on. And someone said, there's an old man sitting up on the grave. They said, well, we'll go and get him. Even the dog and the police were frightened of a little kid what was dressed up. Frightened the life out of him, Joe. He come out screaming, the bloody coppers. I thought, bloody babies. They said, that James, he's going to get sorted out when we see him, he says. Scaring the life out of everyone. Frightened the coppers. Oh, dear.
Good
We've
old
had some
days.
time.
Yeah.
Eh?
Good old days.
But
They were, yeah.
Maria used to come over to our parties as well, didn't she?
Don't say nothing about her. She might be looking at it.
Yeah, she did, but if I don't matter, she used to come.
Yeah, she was there that night down Bybrook, and I said, do you want a drink? She said, yeah, and she had 2. I thought, bloody greedy old cow. Not one drink, 2.
Maria, who you talk? Which Maria?
German Maria.
German
No.
Maria.
So if you're on the web, what's her name?
Where I used to
Maria,
have a drop of
that's it.
scotch, and your mum used
Yeah.
to drink whatever she drank.
Yeah.
Maria always
Always wanted
wanted
2, didn't she?
brandy, and what was it? Brandy
I
and
don't know if it was
something
a
else
lager or
mixed with it. So
something,
she was having 2 drinks
And
to
was
our
there
one. Yeah, and we was
And I said, you
paying.
can't keep ordering like that. She said, well, that's what I have when I come to the pub. She went, didn't she?
Yeah. Cost a bleeding fortune.
Yeah, she did.
Still lives there, doesn't she?
Well, she lives there, Maria. Get up off your backside and get to, you know, walking instead of with a stick. I know. I'm saying it in case she is it on it. So did you hear that, Maria? Get up and don't be so idle.
And what about the sad news that Carrie Walden has passed over?
Well, I didn't know about her till
Who?
Joey told
Carol
me.
Walden.
She had the
No, till today, till you told me that.
Lee, I'm sorry to hear that your mother, you know, has passed away. I never did know about that till Joey told me a couple of days ago. I went round your house, but there was someone else moved in, and she said when she sees, she'll say that I'm sorry about her. Have you had the funeral yet, Lee? I know he's on this. I'm very sorry about your mother. I'd miss her.
Yeah, I mean.
Because we're quite friends with her.
Yeah, we were, actually,
Yeah.
weren't we?
So,
Yeah.
One night,
but
Lee,
I didn't know about it till today.
no, one night, Lee, me and Carol Knight, little girl, which used to live round the corner, she said we'd go, she was having one of these evenings on the Ouija board, you know, frightening everyone to death. And we were there, and she was saying something about Ricky. Oh, Ricky fancies me. I thought, here we go. And then this cat flew right across our heads. I didn't know about that. Carol, it frightened Carol. She said, oh. So we went off and we just left her there. So she frightened all of us, really, you know.
That's a bad time. Some bad, not bad times, but good memories of Carol in
Yeah.
the past, haven't we?
Yeah.
Up in Nine Acres.
I always remember I went down to the Bybrook barn with, what's her name, Carol, Warden, and we was having a night out. And she said, hurry up, because I have to keep doing my face up. So we went down there, and I come back, and there was a woman trying to, you know, chat me up.
A
I said,
woman?
yeah, I said, I'm not that way, right? So I'm not interested, thank you very much. I said, Carol, if you want to go with her, you just go. I'm not.
That would want perhaps.
No, there's someone that lived in the house wanted us to go up there and have a cup of tea. No way. No way, Joe, I'm going to get dragged up, woman or anyone.
I can remember Lee when he was in the infants, and
Yeah.
they had, I don't know, a special thing up there, and he sang on his own.
Really? I never said
Sounded
that.
lovely as well.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a lovely good
I
singing
feel
voice.
sorry for you, Lee, if
when
you're
he was
watching
little.
this. I know you're on Facebook because you told me that. But anyway, went round your house today and we couldn't find you, so we'll have to wait till you get in touch. And your number doesn't work, so what's the good of it giving me your mobile phone when it doesn't work? Hey, can't see the point.
Right.
So has she had the funeral or not? That's what I want to know. We don't know, do we?
What,
She had a sister live down 9 Acres as well.
she
No,
did, yeah.
never
She did have a sister.
Oh, well.
Wasn't it the Lawrence's family?
I don't know her name.
On the left.
I know where she lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Oh, well,
right.
we could
on
have
the
asked
left
her,
down
couldn't
9
we?
Acres.
We could have
yeah.
asked her, couldn't we?
Lawrence something or another, wasn't it? If I remember, his dad had a load of motorbikes in the garages behind Carol's house.
Yeah, but we could have asked her, Joe, couldn't we, if we'd have remembered?
Well, I don't know if she still lives there.
Yeah, she might.
Lawrence, can't remember his surname, but Gordon Hughes had been listening, or Spike had been watching this, and he knows exactly what we're referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
How are you, Gordon? All right.
Spike, yeah.
Spike? How are you? All right.
He's still around.
Yeah.
He's in Charing now, apparently.
Because I know a lot of the
Oh, yeah,
kids,
I
you
know the
know, when I
Spike.
was up 9 Acres. Can you see me now? I haven't changed at all.
Can you see me now? Oh, God.
There we go.
Yeah, the trouble is, all the little kids now are in their 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming
Makes
up
me
to their
feel,
50s.
you know, old.
You've still got some family still living down there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Rose's still there at 55. You've still got Jeremy Maria down there.
Yeah.
You tell me that Tony Wiggins' father still lives down there,
Yeah.
the Wiggins family.
And his mum, Dot.
Yeah, Dot. And you've got Bob Grant's mum, Irene, in her 80s. She
Yeah.
still lives at 105.
Yeah, she's doing well, isn't she, that one?
We haven't seen people like Pat Sharp.
No,
Some
where are you,
years.
Pat?
No, she did move back to, like, our estate one time, didn't she? No, she's gone again
She's
now.
gone again.
Don't know where. Years ago. Don't know
Yeah.
where.
No.
You got the Hussies, haven't we? We had Lisa Hussey.
Oh,
in
yeah, I
Barden.
miss Jackie,
They're gone.
though. Lisa, I miss your mum very much. I really cried my eyes out when she died.
Lovely
You
lady.
told me.
Lovely lady, if I remember.
Eh?
Nice lady, if I remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jackie
Jackie
was.
was.
It was all because I used to look
She used
after
to
the
come
kids
to our
when
parties.
they went out for the night out. I used to look after you kids, you know. And Lisa used to come back looking for her mum, comes up my house, you know. And I used to take her back to the bed. I don't suppose I'd remember all that though.
She had that long hair as well,
Yeah.
didn't she? Oh, yeah, big
Pretty little
boobs.
kid she was, that Lisa.
Who was that other one that lived near you, came to Ricky's wedding, you know?
Carol.
Carol.
Knight, yeah.
Carol.
Well, Carol's all right because we're still friends. I phoned up the other night to tell her about Carol, but she can't remember only when she went to that do when she
Yeah, I've
found
not
her.
seen her
No.
since Ricky's funeral.
No, but she's still. She remembered your husband because she said he's the one what took us home, wasn't he? I
Yeah.
said, yeah, that's it.
Oh, she went home with that bloke in the sports car, didn't
Oh,
she?
that was Alan.
Yeah, she went home with him.
Yeah.
She came down with us, but went home with him.
Yeah, but she said you took her.
No, didn't take her home.
Oh,
She
she's a
went with him.
fibber. Carol, Knight, you dirty bastard.
Well, yeah, she,
I know what you're up to.
she came down with us, but
Yeah.
met him at the funeral and went home
Yeah,
with
but
him.
she said she went with you.
No, she didn't.
You are a liar, Carol. When I see you, I'll get it out of you.
No.
Yeah,
who
because
else
me and
was
Carol
there?
used to be friends when she was at school.
I saw
used to know.
Gwen.
Oh,
Gwen Brussels.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
well, I
lives,
didn't know she's still around.
Can't remember where she still lives now.
no.
But she's married again, isn't she? She's still with
Yeah,
the
but
son.
her
No.
daughter, that one off the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
She married him.
No, she's married.
Oh, again.
She married a, yeah. she's
Well, if you
been
like the
married to
men,
this one
Gwen,
for
welcome
years.
to you, mate, because I don't. I don't want to get married again.
You don't?
No, thank you.
Why not?
I just can't be bothered with relationships. All they want to know is sex. I'm not into it.
And Rose, she's had 3 husbands.
I know.
And
I
I
feel
remember.
sorry for Rose, though, because of all this tragedy, you know. Hey, Rose.
I think the
No,
one.
well-
When Joey told me about her last time, I thought she was talking about the other one. When he told me this one, I thought, crikey.
I think the person we remember most, I think, was Ron, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ron. I liked her, Ron.
Got on the rail with Ron,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah. And his son, that youngest one, Robbie, isn't it?
Mm.
Looks a spit image. I thought it was a spook come to the door when he came. Then he passed out. Doesn't look like it,
Yeah.
Rose. God. Spit image him, isn't he, Joe?
He is very much so, yeah.
God, he did look like him. Give me the frights, I tell you.
So yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean,
Because you see the fathers and sons
Ricky-
look alike, don't they?
Ricky and Ron were like a legend.
Yeah, they
they
li-
ran
they
9
liked
acres,
it,
weren't
yeah.
they? When you think about it.
yeah.
But when you come to sons and that, it's like Michael Douglas and his dad, spit image of each other, you know. You get people like that, you know, where it's like that with Rob, innit? And your little Rob, I thought, Christ, you know.
Well, I'm very.
Little Rob.
Well, he is little Bob, isn't it? Robin is the littlest one, isn't he?
I'm just glad I'm not like my old man.
No,
I
I
thought you
don't
had me
know.
outside.
They say James looks like Ricky, but I don't know. He's got his eyes, blue eyes.
But they've all got the
Joey
same
looks
sort
like
of
me,
eyes,
you
I
see.
think.
Hey, poor
I
old
think
sod,
they've
didn't
all
you, Joe?
got the same sort of
Look like your
eyes.
mother.
Yeah, but they've got Ricky's nose, isn't they?
I don't know. A lot say Joey's like me and James like his mother. They used to say James is like me, but now they say he's like more like Ricky now as he's getting older. See, dyed
Is
his
it?
hair black, isn't he?
Is it? He's blonde
Dyed
one
his
time,
hair
I
black
thought.
now. Oh, terrible.
So just before we bring this to a close,
Yes.
the 9 Acres Scallywags and the Bybrook Virgins are very much looking forward to you two because you're the honoured guests at the reunion on
Oh,
Sun.
thank you, Joe.
Yes, on Sunday the 29th of September
Yeah.
between 2 and 5 at the Bockhanna Community Centre.
Oh, that'd be nice to meet you all. We hope that you all come, don't we, Rose? So make sure you're all there, and then I can see if I can pick anyone out. If you haven't altered, we'll have to find out, won't we?
Have a big 9 stuck on your shirt.
What
Yeah.
for? What's that for?
9 acres.
Oh, 9 acres, you're saying.
It'll be-
9. What did you call the others? The Bybrook Bob?
Well,
Scallywags.
your son, Rose, he named the group, he formed the group called the 9 Acres Scallywags and the Bybrook Urchins. Or Urkins, but I've never heard the word before, to be fair, so I have to look it up.
Urchin.
Yeah.
That's the same sort of thing as a scallywag, isn't it?
Is it
like
what it
a
is?
little beggar
Is it
kind
right?
of thing. With nothing.
That's it.
Yeah.
So it must be then that Steve thought all the Bybrook ones were little beggars and nothings, and the 9
And
Acres
we
were all
was the
scallywags.
posh
Trouble
lot down
now.
9 acres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All troublemakers,
the
all the
posh
kids,
lot
you
that
know.
Posh lot down there.
Posh, all.
Yeah.
Every other word's effing lining and that, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think my dog knew more than 9 acres. My chappie than
Yeah.
anyone. He used to run all round 9 acres every blinking day, didn't he? Up to school from Robert and everywhere.
Well, that was station, it had James up blinking, you know,
Yeah.
had him up the flipping tree. Couldn't get down, shouting
Yeah.
out for me. He
I
was.
remember that. He had me at
did
the
you?
lamppost.
Silver.
Was it you?
Yeah,
It was you
German
then?
Shepherd, if I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Silver.
Joey
Yeah.
up the
That was our first
Oh.
dog when we
Yeah.
first moved in. Big Alsatian.
Oh,
And
that's-
Rose come round and said, he won't hurt you. I said, bloody great dog like that. Stop that.
Straight up the lamppost, yeah. Me down
Yeah.
outside Fred Bew's house. Oh, dear.
That's
Yeah,
Steph,
but
Steph.
Jackie used to jump the fence and away.
He
Yeah.
used to get the fence, bring the fence round our house.
Yeah.
Big pole he had in his
But
mouth.
he used to come and knock on the front door to be let in, do you know?
Did he?
Yeah, he used to knock on the front door to be let in.
He went to the police, didn't he? in
He
the
was
end?
the stud of 9 acres.
Oh, he was a police dog in the end, wasn't he, Rose?
Not Chappie wasn't.
No, the Alsatian.
The
Yeah.
Alsatian.
Yeah.
So are you looking forward to this reunion with all the local residents?
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
If they
Yeah.
don't hang us
We're
after
looking
this.
forward to that.
And seeing all the kids looking at how old you are.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hello,
I'm
Janet and
74
Rose. Come on,
now.
you're getting on a
No.
bit in years, aren't you?
I'm 73 now.
As
So.
I always say, Joe, it's all right getting to our age
Yeah.
and getting to your bloody age and looking as old as us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got all my own hair, you
Cheeky
see. This is
sod.
trouble.
That's if we get there, Rose. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's if you get
Yeah.
there. Hey.
You will.
Well,
We've still got more hair
Well,
than
we,
you lot.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
You have,
Joey's
actually,
got
yeah.
little bits
You
sticking
sure
up
that?
there.
You sure that? You sure that they're not rugs in your head? They are definitely hair, is it?
This is my own hair.
That is cheap.
Look, my own hair, that. Right?
Well, thank you ever so much, Rose and Janet, for
That's all right, my dear.
being agreeing to come onto the old Facebook page here.
We
You've had
appreciate that.
over 26 minutes of videoing.
Oh,
Aye.
well, we'll have to have a look at this.
And
See if it passes first.
I'm almost certain that the 9 Acres Scallywags and the Bybrook Urchins will thoroughly enjoy this little snippet of history.
Yeah.
Thanks ever so much.
Oh, just a minute. We're
on.
up Eastwell Manor now, the posh place
What are you doing up here?
in Ashford. Having a nice lunch
Just had
on
a nice
Joey,
lunch.
Yeah,
which
good.
we enjoyed.
Did we have a good service today?
Not really, did we?
No, it was a terrible service. First
So
time.
the dinner they gave Joey, he should have
are
had
getting-
mine.
We have got paid for this by food.
Great. Okay. Well, thanks ever so much
No,
once
we've
more.
had a
Thank
lovely
you,
day, Joe. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's your pleasure.
Yeah.
Any time.
Anytime.
And we look forward to, again to seeing you soon, and certainly look forward to welcoming you both as the guests of honours at the reunion next month.
Oh, that'd be nice, yes.
Well,
Wouldn't it,
just to close, give you the last 5 seconds.
Goodbye all.
Well done.
Love you all.
Take care.
All right.
Bye now.
Bye.